Right, welcome back. Just trying to get the overlay changed. Overlay sim? Lee, can you try to change the overlay? Overlay sim? Microsoft Kodiak? It's not changing it though. That's weird. Good, that reminds me, before I even embark on my tour, I need to activate the legs. Oh, now it's changed. Just took a while. That's weird. Oh, now it worked, Lee. It just needed the right authority, that's all. That's all it took. So, one engine out. .com. My tour center. I'm going to fly the next leg from Notodden to Moss. Fly, go flying. So now I'm going to start smart cars. Right, Brennel, I am in Discord if you want to join. Fly. Oh dear. Nope, not this one. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Hi, Captain Blackhawk.
Hey, yes. How are you doing?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
So sorry it got a bit later again, man. It's the first flight that always kills me. It never goes as quickly as I think it goes.
Yeah, next time we need to plan a buffer, I think.
Right, let's take this one. And departure airport is Echo November Oscar. Right. Good thing is that the setup doesn't take so long.
I think 3 minutes.
Oh, does it not? Sapphire. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, that makes it a bit more complicated, Sapphire, on YouTube, it seems. That's a shame. Yeah, in that regard, regarding streaming, they still have some room for improvement. Hey, Pandafly, how you doing? Arthbico, what was your flight like towards Antalya? Did you like it? Did you actually, hang on, Arthbico, did you de-ice the aircraft? Just wondering. Not criticizing, I'm just wondering. Brandon, what time do you have set in the sim?
I'm on 700 local, but real weather, live weather.
Yeah, so if I take live weather, it has snow. Okay, interesting.
Sorry, 1700 I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I have snow. That's
1700. Right. So it's pretty much already a bit darker than the evening.
Let me have a look. Yes, 1700. You are on the 10th of March. Yes, you are.
Hang on, I need to do one more thing. Forgot to activate the multiplayer. So we're going to go European West again, correct?
Exactly.
Right. There we go. Right. No, Alphabigo. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh man, that's so annoying.
Oh.
So, oh, that's weird. Oh, there we go. I was just saying now it's no snow, but yeah, it is snow now. Okay, cool. Right, I can see you there.
Not much snow. It's okay, I think.
Okay. Right, so Brent, I can see you there. Does that work? Yeah, nice. My viewpoints are all there. Cool.
get smart cars this
Yep.
time.
Thank you. It's
Welcome
running.
aboard, everyone. Before we
Very
get
good.
moving, please be sure to fasten your seatbelt, return your
Beacon,
seat back and
enough
folding
light.
trays to their full
Here
upright position,
comes
and store your carry-on luggage in either an overhead
that
bin or under the seat
on.
in front of you. If seated next to an emergency exit, please
Right,
read
clear
carefully
prop.
the instructions
Mind your head.
located by the exit. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in them in the event of an emergency, please inform the flight attendant so that they may reseat you. We request that all portable electronic devices such as mobile phones or laptops be either turned off or put in airplane mode at this time. This is because these devices may interfere with the aircraft's navigation.
So looking for NG, ITT.
We will inform you when you may continue using these devices.
That looks
We would
alright.
like to remind you that smoking on board this aircraft is prohibited by law, as is tampering with, disabling, or destroying lavatory smoke detectors. If you have any questions about this flight today, don't hesitate to ask myself or another flight attendant. Have a great flight.
$1031 is the altimeter. Wow, that's high.
Yes, it is. This high pressure area you mentioned earlier this evening.
Definitely. Okay, so almost ready to go.
You should program a route and probably the approach in your GPS.
Okay. So we're gonna go from here.
You should simply press on procedure, on the
Yeah.
procedure button, and enter.
Do you have an arrival or just the approach?
Approach. Not arrival, just approach.
But I need to do that differently.
You can use the ANAV 12, the LPV.
So flying to Echo November Romeo Yankee.
Yankee.
Is it Rugge, yeah? Rugge, I think it's called.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
correct.
So are you doing the ILS or what approach are you doing?
No, the ANAV 12.
Okay.
LPV ANAV. With transition alloxy, if you can choose.
ANAF 30.
No, 12.
Oh, 12, sorry. 12. Enter via Aloxi, you said. Okay.
Yep,
Got it.
exactly.
Minimums
The minimum is 420.
420, roger.
And the cruise altitude, I would say 3,500.
3,500. Okay. I am ready.
Wonderful. And we can go runway 12 for takeoff.
So you go first, I'll follow you.
Okay. Let me push my prop forward. Have you already tried the new pushback tool?
No, I've not. Have you?
Yes, today.
Okay, on.
The first time. It's interesting. It's looking like the better pushback of X-Plane. You can pre-plan your
On behalf of the
pushback.
captain
Very
and crew,
interesting.
Okay.
welcome aboard
Wow.
the flight. Make sure your seatbelt is fastened. Return your seat backs and trays to their full upright position. Also, please turn off all electronic devices. Thank you. If I can get everyone's attention, we will now review safety information regarding the flight today.
Yes, if I know, right?
Sign illuminates.
I need to see if I can dial down the sounds for the
Insert the metal fitting,
uh,
one into the other,
smart cars
tighten by
announcements.
pulling on the loose
I know
end
there's a
strap.
setting somewhere.
You can release your seatbelt by lifting
It's
the
a
upper
bit
portion of the
unrealistic to have a
buckle. It's
flight
preferred
attendant
that you
announcement
keep your
here.
seatbelt fastened throughout the flight in case of turbulence.
You can
There are
deactivate
several
all
emergency
these
exits
announcements.
around
Yeah,
the
sounds
plane.
so play flight attendant announcement, make it off.
Yeah.
18,000. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's now switched off. Sorry. Frank, hello to you. Expect a turn or right. Oh, we have. Yeah, that's the thing. It has a divided runway, so you have to be aware of that. There's a road crossing the runway there.
Yeah. So flap 1. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. After takeoff, we will follow along the lake a little bit.
Okay.
Because we have then to go to the left. We have to pass over the mountains.
Just make sure that I have control. Yeah, I do. Right, off we go.
Someone else flying along with us?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's got a bit late, so.
Yeah.
Gear up.
Maybe we will fly another one after this one.
Yeah.
If you like.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
And then someone can join at Echo November Romeo Yankee for the next leg.
So, Brendan, you're flying then on the direct routing to Alexei, or are you flying somewhere
Yeah,
else?
I'm following along the lake here down. It is covered with snow and ice.
Okay, nice.
And when we are high enough, then we will turn left to Alexei.
Right, yaw damper on. That helps normally.
And you'll have fun. Good idea.
There's Reynolds. You can see him there. Beautiful, as Mark would say. Yeah, the scenery here is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely amazing.
I think now we can turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to activate and redirect to Anoxy.
Yeah, me too. And we're doing nav mode. Cool. So we've got vertical speed. Oh, really? Kim, you live, that's your home airport? Oh, lovely. Well, I mean, amazing that you live in this beautiful countryside here.
Oh, I have some kind of clouds here.
Mm.
Maybe we need a kind of de-ice.
Ooh.
I have 2 degrees outside.
Yeah. Well, I have windshield icing on, and
I will keep the windshield icing off for now because I can't see any icing on this windshield. But I will do the to prop the ice on.
I have that on as well. Right, so let's go adjust the prop a bit.
So we only have 8 minutes to the top of descent.
Mm-hmm.
If you are on 3,500 like me.
Yep, I am.
I'm on 160 indicated.
I love that 5-star one engine out. 5-star airline. Oh. Love it. So let's see. So it does a kind of procedure turn then, is it? Correct?
Oh, we are doing
Oh, 1-2 you said,
doing
yes.
direct
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
no?
yeah. All right, yeah. No, that's for the missed approach then, okay.
Yeah.
You live on the other side of the motorway when you land on runway 12, 90 seconds from my door to the turn. Really? Oh, there's no civilian traffic anymore, but it's like a private airfield then. Lol.
I think it's an Air Force base.
On Air Force Base. Well, he says it's like he takes up 1.5 minutes from his door to the terminal. That's how close he lives to the
1,000.
to the airport.
Which airport you mean? Where we took off or where we
No,
landed
where
from?
we land at.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a military
I mean,
field.
it's-
Says yeah.
It's an Air Force base, yeah.
And you work there, nice. So Kim, I hope it's not too personal, but what do you do in wintertime? Is it like, do you have like, I'm sure you have some ski slopes somewhere, or is it what's Langlauf in English?
I think Norway is the home of skiing. Everyone do skiing here.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much snow, of course.
So the final approach altitude is 3,000. We
500.
need this at
500.
500.
Delta Echo Kilo Oscar Sierra Dicos, and there we can activate the approach mode.
Okay.
But before this, we have to descend to 3,000 with
1,000.
vertical nav.
Well, 3,500 is fairly low, isn't it? I mean, we just had a 500 feet call out there.
Yeah, it is. It is a little bit low. We could climb, but we don't need. So I now dial in 3,000 and press VNAV.
Yeah, so Kim, I mean, this part, yeah, we're doing the Norway tour, and I think Ronald said it's going to be very scenic going up north.
Yes. From the next leg on starting, the interesting part will start. A very interesting part. I mean, this one is already interesting, but the next ones are much better.
Oh, it's called cross-country skiing. Is that what it's called? Okay. Oh, really? It doesn't give a snow guarantee. Wow, I would have thought you get lots of snow here. Okay, you see, that's how expectations and reality sometimes differ. Okay, so 3,000 feet, you said?
But I would really like to ask you a question to one person who lives up in the north of Norway. What do they in the wintertime when they have darkness all the time, all the day? Dark from morning to evening.
So you arm with the VNAV mode. Let's have a look. VNAV. Okay, so VNAV path is armed. Top of descent is just prior at Loxie. So Henry is nothing but farmland and forests. Okay. And river, I will say. It does look like a nice river on the right hand side here. Crosswords? No. That's something else. Caramba. Is there a approach plate somewhere, Brennard, or?
Yes, you can watch a Navigraph.
Okay. Wow. Very nice. It's weird, isn't it? It's a military field, but Navigraph actually has approach shots for that.
Yeah, it's often. I think it's for emergency reasons.
Okay.
When you have to land there for emergency reasons, you can see how.
Okay. Right, so Renly, yeah, Renly 3000, and Dekos is the final approach fix. Let's see, we can go down now. Let's go rev the speed. And then we'll go to procedure. And activate the approach.
But you don't need to do that.
Oh.
It goes automatically.
Ah, okay. I thought you said activate approach. Okay. Good. You would be fly simming all day. No, Arthur, if I know you, if you had this kind of countryside, you would be hiking all day long.
Yeah, 25 degrees minus. Interesting.
It's just clothes. It's not wrong, you know, wrong climate. It's just the wrong clothes.
I don't like that saying. I was in Denmark years ago and I had very good clothes for every weather, but it was raining all day long. It was cold, it was very windy, and trust me, it was no fun to hike.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point, Arthur. That is a good point. That looks all good. Happy with that. Right, 3,000 feet. Waiting now to get to a Loxy. Have you at all been on the west side yet, Brennald? No, we started out. We've been down to Oslo. So now I think we're working our way towards the north. Or northeast.
Perhaps later on you can show the map in the tour center, then you can see where we are going.
Roger, let me just have a look. Tour center. Details. There we go, I've got it. So there's the tour. So we're pretty much still at the beginning, right? So we've done... You can see how many legs we've still got to go. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or something. So we're right at the beginning of the whole tour. And it's taken us up to the absolute northern part there.
And I did everything from the Lofoten, I don't know how it's called in English, up to the end in the winter time, where it was dark in the noontime.
Okay.
It was a very interesting light.
What's it doing now? Did I press approach button? I did. Why is it doing a 360 here?
Really? Okay. For me not. It worked very good.
Okay, so direct Renly, let's say. Enter. Enter. Enough. So I'm at 3,000. So what button did you press then? So it starts to approach.
I'm simply flying on normal nav mode,
Yeah.
and I press the approach button close before Dekos.
Okay. Okay, so on nav mode. Okay, so now I've got the indication. All right, so I've got the virtual light slope there.
Yeah, very good. For me, the same.
Okay.
When it
now.
went down, start to going down, then you can press the approach button.
Dan, will Microsoft ever be used extensively for IFR flying in larger planes? I think so, yes. It all depends on the way the aircraft is modeled, so the amount of systems it simulates. So I think that's the easy part, really. So if we talk about a procedure trainer, so where you can use all the systems, then yes. If you would then say, well, what about the flight feel? You know, does it feel like a real aircraft? And then things will go like, no, not really. So that's where Microsoft is still lacking greatly. So I hope, you know, that's the next big goal over the next, let's say, 12 months to get the aerodynamics correct.
Yeah, they are working on that. They have an aerodynamic engineer hired shortly, and they are working on it.
So hopefully that will happen. And then when that is the case, so when you have, you know, a realistic aerodynamic modeling of all the different aircraft, you know, the props, the jets, etc., the large aircraft. So every aircraft, depending on its weight, its mass, has a different feel to it. Once that's implemented, then, and of course, once, you know, the environmental influences like crosswinds or wind gusts are correctly simulated, that's when you're going to have a really good flight simulator. But we're not there yet.
So my glide slope indicator went magenta now. I think it's going down now.
Yep. Yeah, I'm still a couple of miles out. Well, 1 minute out. Starting to boost the airspeed. Glide slope's armed. And some flaps. Prop going full forward.
For the descent, it's good to switch the condition lever to low idle.
Okay.
Don't switch it off.
Nope. A bad idea. Ooh, hope we can see the runway. It's a little bit cloudy.
I guess, yeah. The minimum is really low. It's no problem, I think. I think it's an interesting case here. Some people recommended or requested an ANAF approach or LPV approach. Here you have it.
Yep, exactly. So nice IFR, live weather. Minimums, if we take the LPV, it's 420. Reynolds has already quoted that, so... approaching the glide slope here.
Using speed now. Oh, you are already on 100 knots.
Yep.
Oh, very slow.
Oh, I didn't know exactly where you were, so... just make sure we have a bit... okay, glide path captured. Missed approach, 3,000 initially. Right, 3,000 set. Is it really? So Kim's confirms that he's...
2,500.
confirming that low cloud...
Okay, visual contact to the ground at 1,800 for me.
Yeah, I've got this. Yeah, a little bit of contact there as well. Okay, cool. But we still have a bit to go, so 3 minutes. Going down nicely by 3 degrees. You see that? That's 2.5. There's the flight path vector. That's 3 degrees down. We can cross-check remaining distance. So at 5 miles, we should be 1810. Seriously?
Let's see the approach lights. Very good. At 1,200.
So that's one of the things I'm not sure. Well, I guess maybe it's simulating. Well, it's 4 degrees outside temperature. I'm not sure if that's going to have influence here. All right, I'm going to go final setting here. Yeah, you can see the approach lights as well. So at 4 miles, 1510. So according to the chart, would be 300 feet high.
Okay, I have 3 red, 1 white.
Looks to me like 2 red, 2 white, which is kind of strange, but unless I'm looking at the wrong distance.
Okay, what QNH do you have?
1032.
Ah, okay, that was my fault. I had still 1030.
Well, that's only going to be 60 feet off. It's not that much. So 3 miles, according to chart, should be 1180.
1,000.
1,000's checked. Right, everything's set. Let's do some manual flying, shall we?
6 knots headwind in the final, which is good.
Right, let's do flight director. Trying to flight director off. There we go. It's weird how everything's correct. So the visual looks good, you know, 2 red, 2 white on the glide slope, but the altitude indications don't work correctly. So 2 miles should have been like 860. Wind, pretty much headwind 4 knots, yeah. So now it's telling me I'm above the glide slope, but actually I can see 2 red, 2 white, so some discrepancy.
500.
Maybe scenery problem.
Oh yeah, but this is,
Formica?
yeah, this
400.
is freeware, isn't it? So maybe that's
Yeah,
really
I don't know if you have scenery for here, but
Yeah, I
I
do.
think yes. Yeah, and it's freeways.
Yeah, so I had to
300.
I activated the add-on scenery this afternoon.
200.
Kim, do you actually have that huge hangar there on the airport? Is that not correct?
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I love how it counts down. Come on. Oh yeah. Right. Brendan, where are you?
Halfway down the runway to the right, taxi to the right, and there I'm just parked to prepare.
Oh,
the
there we
next
are.
flight.
Yeah. I can see. Why is it flashing? Is there taxiway somewhere?
Yeah, there was a kind of taxiway, but you can't really see it
Okay. Well, I can see a
because
car
of the
there.
snow.
Yeah, no, I can
there's
see
a
it now.
car, yeah.
Yeah.
I passed beneath the car.
Lee, Dankeschön, mach's gut. Almost weekend. Almost weekend. Meh. There's a hangar there, but nothing that big. Yeah, I can imagine.
Okay, next flight programmed.
Mm-hmm.
You need to file your pirate and start the next.
Yep. Stand by. Carry on. Finish.
Fuel is good, I would say. Yes, very good.
Do.
For the next flight, you can program a visual approach to the 19er with straight in. This is the best way to do it.
Okay. I have a problem, Brenold. It says the flight code and number you entered is not valid route for the pirate.
You did something wrong there, Blackbox. You need to book your flight via the tour center.
Yeah, I have. So the thing is, in smart cars, I started it because I heard the announcements, and then was gone. So the flight was gone. I'm trying to do this manually.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I will
Let me just have a-
complete the flight for you.
Let me just try again. So details. Oh no, it says completed.
Completed.
Okay.
Okay.
So why did that go through then?
Very good.
Okay. All right. Let's do the next one. Go fly. So we're going to Skien Airport.
Yeah. Smart cars, you simply have to press refresh, and you see the flight. Click on the flight and press fly. Not enter manually any
No, no, no.
airports there.
No, no. So that's exactly what it did.
Mm.
I have a problem now that I don't see the... Yeah, I didn't see the fly button. I selected the flight, so I had to restart smart cars to get it working again. Right, so now it's on.
Yeah, maybe, but normally you don't have.
I know,
Usually do several flights in sequence and don't restart it.
Right, so we're going to... There we go.
You can use again the procedure button for that.
Ekonomischer November.
Correct. And then it asks you, say, visual 19er with straight in.
Mhm. So no minimums. Activate. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm already on taxi.
Oh, he's already taxing.
I wait for you at the holding line. I don't do a full length takeoff. I'm using intersection here.
Yeah, it's a long runway. Yeah, Kim, thank you much for watching. Glad you enjoyed it. Take care. Stay safe. Oh, Flexible 91. Yeah, I remember Kim. Yeah. No, so I've stopped streaming on Twitch Yeah, I'm only streaming on YouTube now. You may have noticed it.
Take off on 1-2, then right turn to the course.
Yeah. How high?
3-5, I would say.
Yeah. Good. All right, I'm ready.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Reset flaps, don't forget.
Yep. Laps up. What's your speed? 100 knots?
Yeah, I'm 100, but I can retract the flaps. So I'm on course now, and I will now enter direct to straight.
Mm-hmm.
Enter, and activate MEF. I mean, it's interesting weather, but it's sad that we can't see the nice landscape. But I think for the next legs we will use nice weather.
Yeah.
You haven't activated the terrain map.
Have I not? Hang on.
No, you don't have. You should have some green or red marks on your navigation display.
Oh, that one. No, that's just. I don't find that really. I don't know, too cluttered. So I quite like
Okay.
the normal map mode. Yeah.
Yeah, but to fly in the mountains, it's sometimes very good to have a terrain map. So almost on 3.5.
I was trying to keep visual with you, but it's difficult.
Yeah, in that weather it's difficult,
Yeah.
yeah, really. So accelerating now. Oh, I'm almost on the top. Clouds here.
Okay. I see.
It's cloud surfing.
Right. Let's go down a bit. The RPM.
Let's climb to 4,500.
Okay.
Tuesday, I flew after a long time again the Dash 8 in P3D,
Yeah.
and I had an strange behavior there. I wasn't able to retract the gear after takeoff.
Okay.
Even I had the gear pins in my cabin.
Okay, and that's really weird.
Have you ever had something like that?
No.
I wasn't able to do anything. I landed again then, but there was nothing to do for me. I could only restart the simulator and try again, and then
Okay.
it was no problem.
Okay, no. That is really strange. Huh? I am... Okay, so yeah, we'll leave IFR for now, and then, like I said, next time we'll check better weather.
Yeah.
So the next Echo number, Sierra November, but it did say it's going to be visual approach anyways.
Yeah. Visual approach, a guided visual approach, kind of guided visual approach.
Okay.
The GPS helps you a little bit.
Okay, that sounds good.
I hope the visual is not that bad on the airport. I mean, normally we're not allowed to do this flight over the top here because we don't have any holes to get down.
Yeah, if a VFR, yeah, I mean, no doubt, but we can say
Yeah.
we're flying IFR.
We fly IFR, right?
Today we're IFR. Also interesting, it's saying outside temperature +3 degrees.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the same. Maybe it is a kind of in weather inversion.
Yeah, that could be the case. Yeah. Just gonna check the weather up there. So. Yeah, so the airport that we just departed from had 2 degrees plus, so it could be correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that visual. No. I can see.
Maybe the
Oh, lovely, out of the clouds now.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Sorry, you were going to say something. Cut you off there.
Yeah, I would say maybe the Norway person can say us how many degrees they have there.
He had to leave. He had to go to bed. He's got to work
leave.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Left. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Ah, that's beautiful. Nice. So, I mean, it looks like at the moment, at least, the Mad Dog is going to be first coming out to Microsoft Flight Sim.
Mad Dog, okay.
Yeah, so, because they are like in late beta, while PMDG is like, they're not really sure yet. But
What
anyways,
do you say about the BA 146? They already said almost definitive release date.
well, it's cool. We got like four aircraft lined up now. Exciting times ahead. Yeah, really cool.
I saw it in a pre-release stream, and it looks very good. But some features are not working, but it's in beta. I mean, the FMS wasn't working, but they said it will be working for the release.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it's again, one thing is the systems, how it's simulated, the visuals. We know that the visuals are going to be great. Like even here in the Kodiak, it's you can't complain about the visuals at all. But yeah, system simulation is going to be key, and then aircraft flight model. That's the thing, right?
Yeah, but the manufacturers of the add-ons can't do anything about that. So Blackbox, 3.5 minutes to the top of descent,
Yep.
and I watched to the airport altitude. It is about 450 degrees feet, and so I dialed in 1,500 feet, 5,000 feet above the altitude and press the VNAV button,
Okay.
and it will do the descent for you.
And VNAV selected. Yeah, VNAV path is white.
Yeah.
I'm
And
literally like
later on,
yeah.
when you're on the final, you will get the virtual glide slope. Then you can press the approach button as well.
Nice. Sharaf, the aircraft is the Kodiak. It's called.
I like the Kodiak. My favorite aircraft right now.
Yeah, Brennan, I can see you. I'm like half a mile behind you.
Yeah, very good.
Let me know when
Let
you
me
slow
look
down.
behind.
Yeah. So let me know when you slow
Yeah.
down. Right. So.
I think it will slow down at the top of descent
Mhm.
to about 130.
Okay.
So we can activate flaps 1 then.
Yeah. Sounds good. I find it quite incredible when you see what the Garmins can do these days.
Yeah, they are awesome. And awesome simulated here. The working title G1000 is very good.
Yeah. So it's always fascinating is the scenery. I really like it.
Yeah, it's a very nice, very beautiful simulator. Even when it still has some problems somewhere. But I like to fly here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on the top of descent. Slowing down to 130.
Me too. Enough path.
Switch to low idle.
Yep. Checked.
And flaps 1 then. Oh, here the landscape is looking beautiful.
Yeah.
You can see almost everything. Little clouds and a nice sun.
Do you have the Accu season add-on?
No, I don't have. Do you have?
Yeah. So
And
now they've
do you like
improved it? Yeah, they've improved it. So now it's I set it to automatic. So depending on the time of the year and your location on the Earth,
2,500.
it adjusts the trees. So
Okay. Yeah, interesting. Maybe I will buy it as well.
we'll just wait and see. I'll tell you what it looks like in summertime or springtime.
Yeah, that would be great. I think in the winter time there's not that much difference, but in the spring or even in the autumn, it would be great.
One thing you can do as well, you can change the size of the trees, for example, and
Yeah,
I think
okay.
the density as well. So and that does look very pretty. One thing I find fascinating is you can actually literally make out every single tree from up here.
Yeah. It's looking so realistic. When you compare to P3D, for example,
Yeah.
it is a big difference. And it is stock. I mean, in
Yeah.
P3D we have something like Orbix Norway or so. Then it's looking good as well. But when you're looking P3D stock, it's very ugly.
Yeah. I just made up a tower there left on the hill.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, well, that's something to be careful with. I can see it now. It's like a communication tower or something. Lovely into the valley there. Gorgeous.
I already completed the tour one time. and
1,000.
Now I'm doing it a second.
Wow, okay. GG's. But it's now second time in, first time was at P3D?
Oh, first time was in MSFS as well.
Okay, that was nice.
But the first legs I flew with the caravan,
Mhm.
and after that, after I had the Kodiak, I would say from the Lofoten on, I flew in the Kodiak. And sometimes with very strong wind.
Okay. I think I can see the airport on a little hill there.
Yep.
Some approach lights.
So turning final now.
Secret, hello to you. How you doing? Yeah, I can see that. Slowing down as well.
I will now decelerate to 100.
Mhm. Do you press the approach button now, or?
Not now, but I can do. Approach button now.
Yep. Because it should capture that glide slope then.
Going flaps 3.
So how cool is that? You're actually doing a visual approach, but it's got a kind of a glide slope.
It is a kind of RMP approach, but you don't have a guarantee that the approach path is clear of obstacles.
Yeah.
You are responsible by yourself that you watch out and see there is no obstacle.
Yeah, sure. I mean, strictly speaking, it is a visual approach. Like I say, you have to make
Yeah, it
sure you
is,
visually
exactly.
keep clear of all the obstacles. But it's a
Yeah.
nice guidance, though. I mean, it really helps.
Yeah. And when you know the approach and you know there is no obstacle, or you're watched in the charts or so,
Yeah.
then you can say, it can guide me down.
I mean, it's great. Look at- yeah, right in center line, right? And it was a visual approach you selected, and it does that for you. Then it calculates an intercept. Really nice, really comfortable.
So now I'm decelerating to the approach speed, about 70 knots.
500.
500. 500.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, runway's located.
Mm-hmm. Right behind you.
Oh, and the buildings are looking nice here. Okay, but this building here is a little problem. Oh no, it's a hangar.
Yeah, that's. You know what that is? That looks like the icing hangar.
Oh really? Let me try.
Yeah, it says the eyes. Wash and the eyes. Lol. How cool is that?
You can come in.
It says the green way, wash and the eyes. How cool.
Very good. Aircraft washing machine. I never heard about that.
I saw pictures once, and I've never seen one actually in use anywhere. That's cool.
Do this exists for airliners as
Yeah,
well?
yeah. These are made for airliners, yeah.
Okay.
Nice. All right, so we call it a day.
So I would say that was it for today.
Yeah. Sounds good. That was fun. Lovely, lovely approaches.
Yeah, very nice. And the next one starts the scenic part.
Oh yeah. And I will do with some nice weather.
Of course.
My dear moderators, thank you so much for all the help. And next stream is on Monday. Next Monday. As always, thank you so much for the amazing support, everyone. Thanks for hanging out here, for watching, interacting. That's it. All closed. Good. All right. Yep. Once again, thank you so much, and stay well. Have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, everyone. Good night.